Hi guys, it's me, Dimension Battles, and we have a brand new Archetype video. That's right, we haven't made an Archetype in a while, and this is a big one, as you can see. So as I said before, I stopped uploading videos for a while, and if you guys haven't checked out my update videos explaining why, make sure you guys check those out. I show new cards in them, so it just makes it like a video worth watching, I guess. But anyways, so recently I enjoyed drawing anime characters a lot more than my usual cards, but I still have fun drawing cards, but not as many as I used to, because I mainly love doing anime stuff. So I decided to make a manga archetype. So this is like my creative way of still drawing cards and still making content while practicing drawing manga characters and stuff. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I know it's a bit different than what you guys are usually used to for my videos, but hopefully you guys still do like it and this type of content. I'll upload another video next week showing a few new cards for this other idea I've been working on. It's like classic Dimension Battles type cards. But yeah. Anyway, so first off, we have Manga Villain Leader, a stage 3 with 300 power and 200 defense, and the manga archetype, his ability says, when destroyed, you can pay 3 health to summon a stage 2 or less manga creature from your deck. So the whole idea behind the manga archetype is you pay health in order to summon more manga creatures. So this is the Manga Villain Leader, and I like the way he came out with the, okay, I drew this like evil aura around him just because I messed up on the arm. Yeah, I really just messed up on the arm and I felt guilty, so I drew that, and I love the scar going through his eye. I think it makes him look really tough and cool. And yeah, next up we have Manga Schoolgirl, a stage and rare 200 power and 200 defense, and when destroyed you can pay 3 health to summon a stage 1 or less creature from your deck. So a similar effect, except it's stage 1 or less because it matches, so their effect are the same, but it matches the stage of the creature at stage 2 or less, and stage 1, so stage 1 or less. And I like the way she came out. I think she looks really cute. It's like a classic anime girl, and I draw schoolgirls for when I draw like the style of that. So I thought, should I draw one already? But it's like the second card I made. I think it came out really cool. I like the way her mouth looks, and she looks pretty cute. Next up, we have Manga Knight. This is personally one of my most favorite cards for the archetype. Maybe I should hold it like this to make for a good thumbnail. Let me go like this. Yeah, this is thumbnail worthy. Look, let me point at it also. Look at that. That's thumbnail worthy. Anyways, so we have Manga Knight, a stage 3 ultra rare. One of the first ultra rares of set 10. And I think she came out really cool. So when destroyed, you can pay 4 health to summon a stage 3 or less manga creature from your deck, and you draw 1 card. So the additional act of drawing 1 card is what makes this even better, and that's why she's an ultra rare. And she has 500 power and 600 defense. And I love the way she came out. Like, the knight armor was so fun to draw. Like, I just want to take a minute just to look at it. I even drew little dust particles, or maybe it's fire and ash from the battlefield. I don't know for sure. But I just like how cool she looks. Like, she has like this cool, like, I don't know, the whole vibe of it looks so nice. And the whole manga archetype is entirely inking with black and white. And they'll have little borders. Like, you can tell it's on a manga panel or a picture. And there's, like, 2 borders there. And then you can see, like, the outline there. And I think it was just a fun gimmick to really differentiate this archetype from other archetypes that I have in my game. And I use stippling, I guess, I don't know, not stipplings or dots, but like I use like this line strategy to add shadows that I learned in art class, and I think it looks pretty cool. And then I especially love the way her arm looks, the knight armor with the little armor there, and the shoulder pad. Shoulder pads are so fun to draw on knights, and I went for a lower 3/4 angle with this one, as you can see, like you can see more of her chin, and I think the effect came out really nice. And then the next card we have is Manga Court Jester. I love the way this one looks. She has like the little black style again, but instead it's like squiggly lines on the side to make it look even more evil, which is really nice. So she's a stage 1 rare 100 power and 100 defense. And when destroyed, you can pay 2 health to summon a stage 1 or less manga creature from your deck and deal 2 damage to your opponent's health, which is a really good ability. Like, it's crazy that you can summon a stage 6 creature and deal damage to your opponent's health. But once I realized that was a bit too overpowered, so that's why I made her relatively weak. But it's another one of the better abilities in this archetype, because it's still sticking with the same theme of paying health to summon creatures, but you can also damage your opponent, which makes it even more fun. What I like the most about this card is the little details I drew here on the little shoulders, the little, what's it called, like the wrinkles and stuff with a smaller pen. So fun. I use my micron pen. So usually I use my size 5 micron to draw everything. Then like for the inking, I use a size 1. And then I use like the O one, like the especially small, I guess 0.1, I don't know, but for like the wrinkles and stuff. And it came out crazy good on this card. So I'm really happy with the way she looks. And that is Manga Court Jester. Excuse me. Oh, there's also wrinkles on the hat. Makes it look even more cool. Then next up we have Manga Antihero, a stage of with 200 power and 100 defense. And when destroyed, you can pay 3 health to summon a stage 1 or less manga creature from your deck. Another basic card, but I wanted to add more support because all the others were pretty simple. And I like how I didn't draw eyes on him. It makes him look even more spooky. And my idea is like he's a main character turned evil, you know, because I always like the trope in animes of main characters who are turned evil. And he's a dark type. Or if I say types, dark, light, middle, dark, dark. Anyways, yeah. So I really like the idea of like a main character turning evil, and I think it makes it fun. I even drew like the little border there in the background, like he's going over the manga panel. It makes it look even nicer. And I drew like little like details there, and his hair goes straight down. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not used to drawing manga guys because I mainly draw like women or anime girls. That's what I'm more used to drawing. But I think he came out definitely good. Like I feel like it's hard to make his hair fluffy, but I went for that more like fluffy, messy look, and he's like all dark so you can't see his face. If you don't know, when you're looking at like a movie, if you see like shadows over someone's face or like they look like ominous, it's most likely foreshadowing that they're a bad guy. Kind of like me and my mom always like looking for that when we're watching movies and stuff. She always talks about that. But yeah. Then the next card we have is Manga Elf, a stage 1 rare, and I drew little rush lines on the side here to make it look really dramatic and cool. And it says, when destroyed, pay 3 health to summon a stage 2 or less manga creature from your deck. She's another basic manga card, 200 power and 300 defense, but it's a grass type this time. And it came out really nice. I had fun making an elf because I haven't drawn an elf in a while, and I really knew I wanted to draw pointy ears. I think it came out cool. And her hairstyle is pretty unique with like that little bit there, and then the way it flows looks pretty fun. So I really like drawing anime hair. Like this one, like it's more like a middle part kind of idea, but this one's more like flowy and straight. That one's more straight, but this one's more like, I guess, like curved, if that makes sense, the way I draw the hair. But yeah, definitely fun. I gave her like a little elf-like cloak, almost like Raven from Teen Titans. That was the vibe I got from this cloak after I drew. And I once again went in with like the lighter color of the lighter pen to add more wrinkles on the clothes to make it look all the more detailed, and especially with the shadows and stuff, I think it came out really fun looking, and I really like the way it came out. I wanted to add a bow or a weapon like with the Manga Knight, but there wasn't enough room after I drew it, but I think it still was a pretty good looking card. Anyways, the very last card for the manga archetype we have is Manga Influencer. I like the way she looks because I want to take a step back for a minute because all the others were very like fantasy related. I mean, him and the manga schoolgirl and Antihero are pretty simple, but I want to draw an influencer because I thought it would be funny. So she's a stage 1 rare with 300 power and 100 defense. When it's true, you can place 3 health to summon a stage 1 or less manga creature from your deck. So just like all the other abilities, but it came out really cute, and I like the little wrinkles I drew here. I went for a different design with the clothes because I was talking to my friend at school, and she was like, you should try drawing something different because I always draw like the same, like I always draw schoolgirl clothes, and she was like, you should try drawing like fun outfits and stuff. So I thought about the clothes that she wears and like the stuff that like I was like, what I have no idea really like what fashion's like. So I looked at reference images online, which was so fun. So that's why I found this outfit, like, oh, it looks pretty good. So I looked at other combos, like, oh wow, it actually looks pretty nice. And then when I'm walking around campus, I noticed more like, I guess, fashion related stuff, or I don't know, but yeah, like I noticed more stuff like, oh yeah, that's, maybe I should try drawing that. Like when I drew like for her hairstyle, this is funny. Her hairstyle is inspired by my younger cousin. My younger cousin's hair looks just like this with the cut off straight bang style. And I think it looks pretty cool. And I like this like the way the hair moves up like that. I think it adds a little bit more detail. And I drew the hearts because I always have the black detail on all my cards. And you can actually see the arm because most of them, you can't see the arms of the cards. I think it came out pretty good. I don't know which one's my favorite out of all of them because I feel like I made a lot. But I think the Court Jester or the Knight are my favorite. They definitely look the coolest. So comment down below which manga card is your favorite for this archetype. And if you guys did end up enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Bye, guys.